Finally, TV, we are here. Remember, don't just dream, inspire, don't just imagine, create, and just don't believe, achieve, baby. That's the way it goes down right here on Finally TV. It's your boy Gabriel. I am so happy today to bring to you another episode of Voice of the Valley. Interview number 2, I bring to you a very, very, very talented individual. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hey, yo, let me say what's up, Gabe, man.
What's up, man? Thanks for coming.
Yo, it's long overdue, my man. It's long overdue.
It is. Tell the people who you are.
What's up, man? I'm Joe PIZZELLA. I'm a singer-songwriter from Hudson Valley. Born and raised here. Live in Wappingers Falls right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wappingers Falls. Shout out Wappingers Falls. What's up?
Hey,
Poppy,
45.
how you doing out there? Pie Lane, you know how it goes.
Oh, yo, Pilot? Yeah, man, I know that.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. We got Monster in the building. Shout out Monster.
Hey, what up?
Yeah.
We got man cave security.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Right.
Um,
We got a whole line of people outside.
oh, there's gonna be lines, baby. There's gonna be lines. All right. So, Joe, tell us all why you're here today.
Man, I've been making music, singing, and writing since I was like 11 years old.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Gonna be 21 next month.
Wow.
Still,
Okay.
yeah,
So
still a
you're
young
going
man.
like 10 years.
Yeah.
Going strong. Okay. And if you had to define the genre or type of music that you're doing, that you're writing, what'd you start with, and what have you navigated to or gravitated towards now?
It started off just acoustic, man.
Okay.
Like me just writing on my acoustic guitar and stuff like
Okay,
that.
okay.
I would say it's very much of like a pop R&B sound.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And remember, everybody, any music that you might be hearing right now is this gentleman's music right here. You know, so
Right.
anything you hear right now, you can find him on YouTube, right? They can find you on Facebook. Where else can they find you right now? Just let them know off the bat.
Hey, my tag is all Joe PIZZELLA, JOE-PIZZELLA. You can catch me on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Facebook, YouTube,
Okay.
Instagram, all the above.
Okay. So you're hitting everywhere.
Yeah,
You're
man.
trying to get it out there.
No stone left unturned.
Yeah, that's the way to be, baby. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So you said you got that fire, that spark when you were about 11 years old or so.
Yeah.
You know? And when we talked earlier, you were saying how you were using music kind of like a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
You know, so I was going to ask you, like, define that a little bit and what you mean by that and elaborate.
Yeah, so basically, when I was younger, around like 10, 11, 12, like that was when my parents started to split up.
Okay.
My mother's addiction and things like that. I
Gotcha.
was dealing with at home. I won't go too into that.
Mhm.
But I kind of had nobody to turn to.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So music was like always there.
Always
and,
there.
and I don't know why, but it just came so naturally to me. That's
Gotcha.
the only way I can really describe it.
Gotcha.
know?
Well, I could see that because you hear it in the music.
Yeah.
You know, like I hear it when you're strumming the guitar. I can hear it in your voice, like just even the vocals and even the covers that you choose to do.
Yeah.
You kind of feel like where you're coming from, your perspective. You know, it's coming from a place of like love, hurt, fear. You know,
Like
anger.
conflict.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
there's a little conflict going on there, but. Culminating into like this really cool sound, you
Yeah.
know. I was like, I can dig it, and that's why he's here today, everybody. They'll learn that the people I'm bringing on here are truly talented, you know, and you are no exceptions to that rule. So, what have you done thus far? You've been writing for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, you just said you got all this stuff out there, but what did you do? How did you get there? What have you been doing to get your music out there?
So basically, I just decided to start recording a little over a year ago.
Okay.
So I'm like very fresh in the game, very new in the game still, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm still kind of figuring out those avenues and things of what it means to really put yourself out there. Because
Got
I
it.
don't believe that the game rewards the most talented people. I
Okay.
think it rewards the people who are the most visible today.
It's true, especially with social media,
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
the internet, and you know, little cats, you know, spinning off a counter and landing in a basket of clothes is going to go viral right now. But you know,
Yeah.
the guy who's got, you know, great talent doing something, you know, is going to get 5 views. You know, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So with that all said, you've been pursuing this thing professionally for about a year, you're saying?
A year, a little over. It was kind of funny because I always knew what I wanted to do.
Mhm.
The hardest part is like getting the confidence to pursue it, though. Just be
Gotcha.
like, this is me,
Gotcha.
unapologetically.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. That's the way you got to be.
That was the biggest step for me.
Yeah, no, and that's a big thing. Kind of coming out of the shell, you know,
Uh-huh.
becoming your own and owning it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and owning
Yeah.
it. You know, so going on from that, so you're pursuing things professionally, but what are you doing? Hitting the studio? You getting
Yeah.
voice? Like, what are you doing?
Okay, so I got my producer Dylan Emmett. Shouts out Dylan Emmett, man.
Dylan Emmett.
He's
Yeah,
the man.
yeah.
So I recorded in the studio with him. I got
Okay.
my voice coach Herman. Shouts out Herman Sevick. He's the man too, a real reputable guy.
Okay.
And I'm working with some other people that we're getting some shows lined up right now. So,
Okay, so you're doing shows and things like that.
Yeah, well, right now on my own, I'm just doing like open mics and stuff like that.
Okay.
But like I said, I got this one guy who I've been working with, and we're lining up some shows coming up soon. So
Gotcha. And you obviously
it's
been
exciting.
you've been recording the music, obviously.
Yeah.
So is that a local studio? Where you at?
Yeah, in New Paltz.
In New Paltz.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
New Paltz.
Very
You heard me talking to some other people about music.
Okay.
I bumped into him.
Okay.
And then the rest was history. It's just kind of funny
okay.
how like fate plays that hand. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
No.
Like,
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's a circumstance.
I'm one of the firm believers that everything happens for a reason.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Doesn't always mean a good reason.
No, it doesn't always mean the reason you want it to be, but it happening for a reason.
Yeah.
All right, so you found a producer, you found a voice coach, you're getting in the studio, recording music, you're putting the music out there.
Yeah.
What type of feedback you getting out there?
Positive, man.
It's all positive.
Yeah, which
course
I'm
it is.
kind of worried about, man. I feel like I don't want people just yesing me, dog.
Yeah. Well, you've been hitting a wide array though. You haven't, it's not like you're quiet about it. Like you're owning who you are. So it's not like you're picking and choosing who you're gonna tell you're doing something to. You're telling everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the way you gotta be. And that's how I know that you're confident in yourself. You know what I mean? Even when you came up to me, you saw me. I'm on the microphone. You see, I'm doing my thing. But you had no qualms coming up to me and be like, "Yo, I do something too. I can talk on a microphone. And that's how we hit it off. So okay, I get it. So where's the inspiration coming from? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where's it coming from?
Like I said, music first of all is a coping mechanism for me, and it's just a release, a real like escape for me. You can hear a lot of themes of escape and me trying to get away from like the situation at hand, because music just takes me to like a whole nother place.
Sure.
So there's that aspect, but I mean, as far as like creative influences, man, like when I was younger, I listened a lot more like alternative rock type stuff around when I was like 10, 11, 12, or whatever.
Sure.
But then as I started to get more into it, my influences really became like Drake,
Okay.
Kendrick. I fucking love Kendrick.
You were mentioning Trey Songz.
Trey Songz, man.
Yeah.
He didn't come till later, but he's like, Trey, man, yo, I need a cosigner, dog. I love Trey Songz, man. I could play everything from like early 2000s straight to like when he just dropped Jermaine.
Okay. Popular's got a great sound, so I can see, and he got depth to his content has depth to it. It's not very it's not superficial.
And he really sings too.
Yeah, he does. It's not all computerized.
Exactly.
Which I like to say, I like about your sound.
Thank you.
It's raw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you hear the voice, you hear the you hear that guitar going, and you feel like when I hear like your recorded music, I feel like you're in a room with me. Playing it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't seem so manufactured. And I like that. And I think you guys will like that too.
Hey man, that's the beauty of Dylan having my producer, dog. He knows what he's doing, man.
Yeah.
He's a singer-songwriter himself, so it's like when we're in the studio creating,
Yeah.
we're coming from like the same place. So it's like I'm, coming up with these. Well, I come with everything pre-written and everything, so I come in with the song, and then I bring it to him, and he makes all the beat around it. And then he'll know like what to do with it, because he comes at it from a singer-songwriter perspective
Gotcha.
as a producer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he'll be like, "Oh man, you should try to throw another harmony on here, like this or that." Or,
Yeah. So so you have a team working on this stuff. It's not just you. You're coming up with the initial material, and then you got a team helping you build it up and make it right. That's
I
great.
come in with the foundation, and then we build a pretty big mansion.
House
on top.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Foundations into mansions.
That's right.
Finally, TV. Subscribe. This is the foundation. Everyone, you're in.
Plug right there, man.
Okay. All right, cool. So as we're moving on and getting through everything, I think everybody's starting to see, you're really passionate about this music. This is something that you really want to do. It's why you're here today, early in the morning, recording, talking about it.
Man. I don't want to see this guy for any other reason.
So with music and stuff, it's all great, but it's not everything. It's not everything. So if I said to you, what's a favorite activity? What is Joe doing?
I love working out, man.
Yeah, working out. Okay, staying healthy.
Yeah. Me and my buddies, man. We'll go to the gym as frequent as often and as frequent as we can.
Gotcha. You a health nut?
I wouldn't say a health nut, man.
You eating good?
I try to eat good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this.
He's 21, everybody.
I try to eat as good as I can, but I mean, the working out part, that's my favorite. You know, I love getting a lift in and all that good stuff.
Gotcha. And then, speaking of all that, what's the favorite food for you? What's Joe eating if he's craving? What's the one thing you crave all the time, your go-to?
Oh, man. All right. Well, it ain't my go-to because I can't eat it all the time.
Okay.
My favorite meal, gotta be fried chicken and biscuits with that white sawmill gravy, man. Goodness.
I'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna go get some food.
Good,
you're talking to a Puerto Rican, man. You can't be mentioning fried chicken when you're talking to a Puerto Rican. Now I gotta go make something. You know, if I asked you, you know, and you don't have to keep it to the local area, you know, but favorite place,
like restaurant?
No, favorite place in the world. Like, what's your favorite locale? Would you say?
Oh, just like go chill or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, I like nature.
Yeah.
I got this hiking spot. If you go south on 9, it's pretty low key now that people know about it.
Okay.
And
over there by the culinary, like.
If you go past, like, you know where the Fishkill Home Depot is?
Yeah.
Keep going past that. I ain't gonna say exactly where it is.
Okay. Yeah.
I like to go there and just kind of like get away when I can and kind of let my, collect my thoughts and stuff. I'm very into, like, I meditate every day and so I'm a very, like, Zen person. I just like to keep everything.
If the mind's right, the body's right?
Yeah.
I'm with that. You've been doing this music. You've been performing at these little bars or open mics, wherever you can really get in where you fit in, right? Over the course of a year, have you had that moment yet where
I really feel famous?
Yeah, where you felt famous.
I wouldn't say famous.
Or a star. Like the guy.
I mean, every time I talk to my mom.
You're so good. You're so good.
That's my number one fan.
Yeah, that's great though, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's great. Love starts at home. Love starts at home.
Honestly, but I mean, I get people that like, they'll reach out to me on Instagram or just anywhere, DM me, like. Some people who I've never met before, some people who I went to school with, some people who see me in public that like might have known me from whatever, and then they're like, "Oh man, like I heard such and such track by you." Right. And they're loving it, and it's just really cool.
It makes you feel good.
Yeah, and that's how it makes you feel like you're doing the right thing.
Right.
You can kind of get that. It's kind of like when you're working out, and then you're like, "Oh man, I've been doing it for so long," and you start to get like those little, you're like, "Oh man, I'm getting." It's like that motivation to keep going. Progression. That's what it's like with the music, man. It's like people reach out to you, you're like, "Oh man, like cool, let's keep going."
Gotcha. Also, he didn't mention one of his favorite activities is modeling.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do model a little bit. Yeah. I work with some freelance photographers and stuff.
You got a lot going on Instagram with that.
Yeah.
I noticed that. Like, I'm always thinking like that's your new album cover.
I know, man. I got a few in the stash right now. Right?
I'm like, oh, he could use that for his album. Like that's definitely a single cover right there.
Yo, shouts out to my boy Mackie. He's the
Mackie.
Geeky Optics. Yo, y'all should check out that page.
Yeah.
He's a dope photographer.
Oh, okay.
My best friend too. So.
And what would you say if you had to say, what do you like more? Do you like playing the guitar more, or you like singing more? You like singing more?
Yeah, singing for sure. Guitar is like It's like I'm a writer before anything, honestly, and then like singing is just kind of like how I really express the emotion of what I'm trying to say. With I manipulate my voice in that manner, but guitar is just kind of like a way for me to get out a melody, or it kind of will bring out the song. So it's like the guitar melody, I'll hear that, and then that kind of like I become like like a slave to it almost. I don't even know how to say it, but then it's just like it takes you, and then you go with it.
Yeah. People will recognize that simply as saying the zone.
Yeah.
And I can relate to that. Just getting in that zone where you're not thinking about it. You're just doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like you almost amaze yourself. You know what I mean? Because then you go back, like if you stop and you go back later to like finish it, it never really finishes right. You know what I mean? It never really finishes right. Is there a pet peeve or a line of advice that like you live by?
I don't know, man. Just don't be afraid to be yourself. That's been like the biggest thing for me. You know what I mean? Just like confidence.
Yeah. Simply said, but so true.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's lost on a lot of the youth today, and sometimes some of the 50-year-olds today. You know, just be yourself. It's so true.
Yeah.
You know, it's
don't be afraid to like be different, because a lot of people go through life but they don't live.
Right.
And, like, that's just so sad, man.
Gotcha.
And I'm just really trying not to live with no regrets. Like, I'm only 20, dog.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What happens? I wake up, I'm 26, and then
yeah.
your whole life is, I don't want to say your whole life is before you, but it's like if the music don't work out by the time I'm 26, man, like I'm still a young kid.
Yeah.
But it's like I'll be damned if I don't try it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, I think you're on your way.
Yeah.
You know,
I
think everybody watching this video, hearing the music that you've been putting out, I don't think you're gonna get any dislikes because of the music. You know, the music, the music is solid, man. It's there. It's just about getting the exposure, and that's what finally TV is all about. That's what Voice of the Valley is all about. It's about bringing a consciousness, giving a little spotlight, some exposure to the talent around here. You know, I know we're onto something. I know you're onto something with this whole thing. So if I asked you, a brand new fan has approached me and said, yeah, I saw the guy Joe on there. You know, I can't get to my phone to watch the thing. What can I go listen to real quick? What song would you advise them to listen to? They never heard Joe, but they were interested because they saw this interview.
I'd probably say 1985.
1985?
Yeah, that seems to be a lot of people's. I mean, I got my new song Sober that I really like. That's one I'm kind of pushing a lot right now. But 1985 seems like when people hear that, they're like, man, okay, that turns them on real quick.
Gotcha. Give them a couple other song titles that you're fond of, so people go find Mr. Joe over here.
Yeah, all right, so we got 1985. That one's good. That's a real good summer vibe. And we got Sober.
Okay.
Sober's very good. That's that one's more like a pop. Like you kind of.
It's newer.
Yeah,
right?
It's a little more energy to it.
Okay.
Then we got East Side. East Side's very good. That one's a little more hip hop, I think.
Okay.
And as far as flavors go. You know, we got Feels Like Love, man. You know, we got Chain Smoking. That one just dropped.
I like that Chain Smoking.
You like that one?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That one's good, man.
Yeah,
that one get a little more personal.
Yeah. The 1985 one is good. I mean, they're all good.
Yeah.
I just, you know, I'm guilty. I don't get to listen to everything all the time. You know what I mean?
Good,
but I always like everything. You know, I'm like, oh, there's Joe. Like, you know, because now I'm confident. I'm confident that what you did is good, and we're just gonna roll with it. You know what I mean? I'll roll the dice with you. So tell the people, man, where can they find you?
Yo, you can find me on Instagram, joe.pizzella.official. You can find me on Facebook, just Joe Pizzella. You can search me on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, whatever, man. I'm all over it, Joe Pizzella.
Got it.
Yeah, man.
And there it is. You have no more excuses, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Pizzella, acoustic guitar player, singer, songwriter. All right.
Yeah.
You know, and just like I was saying before in the other interview, this platform should be pushed by every single artist out there, whether you rap, sing, draw, you're good at motivation, whatever you do in this area, they should be pushing this channel. You know, subscribe. Right. It's all about the Valley right now. You know, and I want this area to get a little recognition. You know, and if I can, you know,
some good talent here.
There's a lot of good talent here. You know, there's a lot of good talent, and it's been like that for a long time. You know, and it's just about time that we get to, exposing it all, get people listening to it, even if we could throw a show, Voice of the Valley concert coming soon this summer.
Okay.
I want to be able to throw a show and know that I'm going to have at least 75, 150 people there. You know what I mean? We can have a successful event with 75 people there, but, you know, we're not going to survive if we put something out and, you know, 3 people and my mom show up and your mom. You know what I mean? It's going to be good. We'll hear some good music, but that's not the point. I want everybody to know there's good music. You know, support. So, Joe, thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love the interview. Check this man out. I'll give you all his Instagram, his Facebook. I'll be showing you where to find him. Subscribe to him. Follow him on his Facebook, his Instagram. Hit me on Facebook. You already know, Gabriel Rivera. Hit up Finally TV.
That's right.
Subscribe on the YouTube channel that you're watching right now. So, that's all. That's it. Gabriel, Finally TV, Voice of the Valley. Let's go!